Hey everyone, it's Emily here back for another video, and today I'm going to be talking about how sometimes we wait for other people to do things. Sometimes we can have this mindset of, why bother doing something? Someone else will get to it. For example, here in my dorm, every hall has a laundry room. One of our washing machines broke. For some reason it stopped working, and so we were left with just one machine for our hallway. I was like, man, I hope this machine gets fixed. Week after week went by. This machine is just there, not working. So I put in a maintenance request, and long story short, it ended up getting fixed later on. But I bring this story up because we went for so long without a washing machine. I would hear, oh man, like, I hope this machine gets fixed. This is so annoying that we have to wait for so long and we can't even get our laundry done. Everyone's trying to wash their clothes, but no one took the initiative. Everyone probably thought maybe the dean's assistants for this hall will get to it, maybe someone else will put in a request. Everyone thought someone else was probably gonna do something. But with that mindset, nothing ever got done. This story just really correlates well with what I'm talking about today, because sometimes we can have this mindset to just be like, why bother? Someone will get to it eventually. I don't need to do anything. I also thought about, the story of the Good Samaritan in Luke 10. Although the way that I'm talking about it isn't really the main focus of the story, I thought it was a really good example of how this works in, practical life. It's in Luke 10, and it starts in verse 30 about the certain man that went down to Jerusalem, and he was wounded, he got beat up, and he was left half dead. In verse 31, a priest came. A priest walked by, saw him, and kept moving along. In 32, another person came by, a Levite. He arrived, he looked, and he kept going. Finally, a Samaritan came, verse 33. The Samaritan had compassion on him and actually took the time to help him out. This really illustrates this, someone else will do it mindset, because it's like you may walk by something, you see that's not quite right, you just keep walking. But truly, all the people that walked by had the ability to help mend the situation, to help this guy who was half dead on the ground. What do you walk by today? In your life, what are you waiting for someone else to do? Somebody else will take out the trash. Somebody else will help the girl who needs help with her homework. Somebody else will help the person who's struggling. Somebody else will cook dinner. Somebody else will clean the kitchen. Somebody else will give to the needy. Somebody else will support those who are down. This is something that maybe we haven't really thought about. Maybe we just pass by and we're like, oh, whatever. But this is actually something that we really need to think about and reflect on, because if we're having that mindset, imagine what harm is done by our neglect. Why can't we take initiative and be willing to act? Don't just sit back and wait for someone else to do something. If you see something that's maybe not quite right and you have the power to do something about it, do it. Take action. It really makes a difference, because if we have this mindset of someone else will do it, someone else might not get to it. Always try to have in mind, what can I do? Whatever situation, even something small. My example here about the washing machine, I had to put in that maintenance request and then the problem got solved. And we could have been having a washing machine to work for everyone, and everyone could be at peace, everyone could do their laundry efficiently and actually get a chance to do it without so much competition if somebody had put in that request. But nobody put in the request because everyone thought another person would be able to do it. There's a verse that just really sums this all up, and it's found in Proverbs 6 verse 6 to 8. It says here, "Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise. which, having no captain, overseer, or ruler, provides her supplies in the summer and gathers her food in the harvest. An ant is not waiting for someone to say, go do this, go gather your food, go gather your supplies, go gather what you need. The ant is doing it. It's not waiting, sitting back, waiting for someone else to do it, waiting for someone else to gather the supplies. It's being proactive and taking that initiative to do what it needs to do. And we need to look at ants. We need to look at how they act, how their patterns are, because we can learn from them. Verse 7 just stands out to me. It's just like having no captain, having no ruler, having no one over your shoulder to tell you that you should be doing something. Just like knowing that you should do it on your own without ever being told. You're just doing, you're just taking action. That is just what stands out to me and what is so beautiful, that you don't need to be told to do something. So that's my challenge for you all. That's it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.